I'd go out for a run. And I thought that I would take you, what is this? Come on, there's a string, can you see that? It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna think it's a hair the whole way. Watch the skin, there it is. All right, so I thought I could bring you guys along with my little what I do, because I stall, because there's really not much to it. Just get out there and go. Anyway, typically put on one of my Spartan shirts. It just works. Why is there another one? See, stalling. And then, if I can find some of this stuff, not like the shirt, obviously, but if I can find some of the stuff I'm talking about, I'll link it all below. But truth is, a lot of the stuff that I have is quite old. So I'll try. But I thought I could give you guys some of my little like tips and things that I do every single time that I go for a run, when I'm actually running, and then what I do beforehand. So why not, you know? I'm not much of a runner. I do it, but it's not like this is my calling. But hey, since I'm not great at it, I'll give you beginner tips. But anyway, I got this Buildable Blur CC cream from Thrive Cosmetics. I really like it. I'm not someone that like really has to work out with makeup and what have you. But what's cool about this is it has SPF in it. So it's like a CC cream, so it does kind of like help, watch, see, with the redness, which you guys know I always get. And then when I run, it's even worse. It really is. But I like to put on a little bit of this. I don't really worry about my forehead too much because I usually wear a hat. And just so, again, protect the skin. Okay, these pants. Can't probably really see. Can you see? They're Skechers. And I originally got them from Costco years ago. And in fact, I remember when I first bought them, I got an extra large, wore the crap out of those, and then lost some weight. So then went to a large, and luckily Costco still had them, right? And then I still have a couple pairs of those, but like they're too big, but I haven't let them go. And so I have a few mediums. That's what this is. I just love them. The problem is that Costco doesn't always have them. It's kind of hit and miss. If I can find them again, I'll link them below. But just keep your eye out for Costco though too, because I'm telling you, they're like Skechers Go Walk leggings. I love them. They're just comfortable. They do have a side pocket here, so you can put like your phone and stuff. All right, there's that. Did it. Oh, I could like show you the bra. Unfortunately, because I love these, I do, and I'm glad I got them back when I did on a whim just to try them. They're from Victoria's Secret, and unfortunately, they don't have them anymore. Maybe they have something similar, but they don't. Why I like it though is like it's super high necked, and I really like that. Let's give it up for everyone who lost their boobs to fitness. They're gone. I just need like the support though. Even though they're gone, I don't got nothing left, but you know what I mean? That kind of sucks because they're really, really good. But I do love, and I do have it linked below. Truth is though, they're great for working out, but I think they're just so comfortable that I typically just wear them like when I'm not working out. The Yvette Sportswear, they're super affordable. I've used their like items now for, gosh, probably over a year now. But seriously, their sports bras are amazing. They have like low impact, high impact, medium, whatever you're looking for. They're all really good. I've tried many, many styles. Dog just jumped out of bed. Don't want to go. Come say hello. Oh, she's your good boy. Hi. Okay. I didn't make my bed. But I have a sock of choice. Every time you'll see me in them. It's the Puma socks. Yes, I'll let you out in a second. They're my favorite. And I'm gonna steal Nate's hat today, which he can't stand. Yes. All right. Kind of smells. But I do like to wear a hat. I have a lot of hair, and it drives me nuts when it's like in my face. And then it's actually pretty bright and sunny today, so I'll probably ditch this halfway through. But I do typically like to wear some kind of like jacket or something. Oh, this is Nate's. that won't work. But for just getting a good sweat, And then I'll just tie it around my waist when I can't handle it anymore. But let me grab mine. Okay, mine's dirty, so I'm gonna man it up and just let it go this time. Anyway, set it up here because, you know, we don't go upstairs twice if we don't have to. Let the dog out. Be free. What I have to have, sunglasses. Have to have them. I just do. That's a must, but I'll wait a second. And then I have things like everywhere. Headphones. Gotta have headphones. Gotta have the workout band. Always wear the Fitbit, but only use the band for when I'm actually working out. Meaning I wear the Fitbit like all the time. Okay. Let's make sure this goes. These are the J-Lab ones. I've had them for like a year now. Hopefully this doesn't screw up what I'm doing here. I love them. I really like earbuds like this. The problem is a lot of the time I have weird shaped ears, I guess. I always feel like they're gonna fall out and stuff, but these don't. Unless I get really, really sweaty, then I kind of have to play with them a little bit, but they're in, they're good. I like them. Very noise canceling too. Like I'm echoey right now with just them on in my ears without anything on. Okay, then, okay, you ready for the weird stuff? I have to have 2 pieces of gum. That's right, I do, 2, no less. I really am someone, so let's go with the tips here. I have to chew gum when I run. It helps not give me dry mouth. It helps to keep a tempo. Don't ask, it just does. Sometimes if I'm struggling, I can chew a certain way. Seriously, I'm gonna spare you from chomping on it right now, but you'll notice even when I share on Instagram and stuff that like, I'm always chewing the gum. I love it. Nate hates it. So this is something that maybe you'll, you know, love or hate too. But for me, it just helps. I have to have it. If I don't and I forget for whatever reason, just turn right back around and come back. Yep. Then shoes. I shared these with you guys, gosh, a couple weeks back. My Noble runners, the 3rd pair. I love them. I absolutely love them. It's all I've been using for a couple years now. And I say 3rd pair just because they're the identical ones, different color, but I've just worn through the other ones. That's about it. I am not someone who drinks water when I go for a run. I mean, I do beforehand. I always have my coffee in the morning. So I mean, yes, I've hydrated some. Coffee's questionable, but you get it. But if I was to take water with me and drink as I'm running, no, it's over. It's all over because as soon as the slosh happens, we are done. So I don't. But I also think that that's something that, especially if you're going kind of long distance, that's totally up to you, right? Like if you feel better getting more water in, please do. I am not saying don't do it. It's just for me, it's a pass. It just cannot. If you are trying to work on running without stopping, that's something that I do get asked a lot. Like, how do you go so far without stopping? And sometimes I'll share with you guys too, like my pace and stuff at the end, whatever it was that I ran, and I don't stop. But that took time, it did. But here's my little tip for you, and I know this is weird, but it does help, it does. One song, pick one song. It can be fast, it can be slow, it can be whatever. I just hope you like it, because if you're listening to it over and over, but I feel like that really helps your tempo. I don't really do it anymore, but I did for months. I did. I mean, I picked a new song every day, but seriously, it helps. It just does. You just kind of get into this rhythm and you go. Now, I think the longest or the furthest that I've ran without stopping, now that doesn't mean I haven't slowed down, sped up, you know, but without truly stopping, 10 or 11 miles now. I don't do that every day by any means. In fact, today maybe 4, maybe 5, we'll see. But yeah, that's what I do, and it really, really helps. And now I just kind of, you know, do my thing, and sometimes I do stop now and walk a little. But in the beginning, when I was just trying to get better at what I was doing, you know. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm just stalling. This band here, I do still get questions on sometimes. It's been worn. This is the MyZone MZ3. I got this originally when I had a personal trainer years ago, and what's cool about it is basically it syncs to the gym that you're at, and you can get like competitions going and everything. So that's fun. And that's when I always make jokes about beating my friend Jose. He's beating me this month. I got him last month. I don't really like what I'm seeing this month. But this is really cool. It's very accurate. It sits right here. I just kind of put it right under like the strap of my sports bra, and it does not move at all. And these little like pads right here is what knows that it's on, and then it just picks up your heart rate. But I will tell you, because I have the Fitbit as well, I've compared them over months, years now at this point, and they're very, very close, which is good. So if you have a Fitbit, it's not like you need that. But just again, if you're interested, I can link that below. I think they are on Amazon. I think they're about $100, which the watches are like, what, $150 maybe even a little less when they're on sale. I kind of like the Fitbit more because you literally do wear it all the time. So you get a good gauge of like the steps that you've taken for the full day, not just from truly working out. But again, I do it for competition purposes with that one. Anyway, all right. Another thing, I shared this a couple of weeks ago with you guys. I'm not gonna take it right now. I just had coffee, I'm good. But I did get that from the Amino Company, this Perform pre-workout, the blue raspberry one. Tastes like Jolly Ranchers, so good. You see Gump? I love this, you guys. It's awesome. Take it like 30 minutes before you're gonna work out. It does not make you jittery. It does not make you rashy. These are the things that have happened in the past with certain ones. That's a no-go. Then they have, I've been having this though. This is good. This is their Life one, and this is for like afterwards. And you can have this up to like 3 times a day. It's so delicious too. It's in a grape flavor. I'll link them below just if you're in the market. And like I've told you before, for me, I don't have it every day, but sometimes I do, and I love it. I do. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all. Okay, now I just gotta go. It's just the part of like going. Go. Anyway, when we get back though, it is Saturday, and I am kind of low on groceries. I am. But I do have some new daily harvest meals that they sent to me. It was perfect timing. They're in my freezer. I thought I would share them with you. We'll have a couple. It's good stuff. Then we're gonna do maybe Aldi tomorrow is what I was thinking. I haven't been in a while. Still stalling. Okay, let's go. Gave him my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. All right, now I'm walking a little bit on the way back. It was a good run, 4 mile, good pace. And I'm lucky, since I went this way, cool down a little bit. Might find the neighborhood cats that we love. I'll show you. Whiskey, Moo, Bandit, where are you? I don't see them today. They're being lazy. Lose the shoes. All right, you'll notice, give it 30 seconds. I'm not even kidding, 30 seconds. We won't even edit this. Gump will come in and assist. I promise, she's gonna come around that corner. She's gonna do it. All right. Oh gosh. I think she's eating. Give her a minute. She won't be long. I will come home if I got a little energy left, and I'll do some dumbbells on my arms. And these are 20s, of course. Do whatever works for you. Water bottles are fine. Whatever works. I like to do like curls, sometimes that way, sometimes this way. You just change it up. One of my favorites is like the shoulders. You can do shrugs. Mine is like this. I love these. The flies. Make sure you lead with your elbows. And then I love doing like the press. Just different things. I'll do different rounds of this. Gump, you're letting me down. She's always in here, you guys know. If I'm doing legs still, I'll hold these and do squats. Sometimes like these ones, you know, just different things. And then I have been practicing, I'm not great at it, but practicing the handstands. That'll really work the shoulders too when you don't have true proper workout equipment for, you know, heavy lifting. God, you're letting me down. You really are. Now, I'm not great at it, but practice. You know what I mean? Just practice. I mean, that wasn't bad. I gotta tell you, it wasn't bad. And then, because you gotta get creative when you're home, right? Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take this off and then I'll work on my shoulders that way, as so. Just like this. It's fun. You know, we create our own fun around here. Ah, there she is. She'll be coming in, she can handle it. Sometimes too, I'll do like over my head. This works on your triceps. Just different things, you know? Movement, there she is. Hi, honey. She's my little buddy. And she knows that if I like do handstands and stuff, like move out of the way. Isn't that right, honey? I know. Yes. Okay. Because you can't be bothered. Oh, hugs. I know. It's real hard. Oh my goodness. See him stalling? Cat needed a hug. You say hi? No. You gotta say hello. Gump. Okay. Oh. Alright, let go, friend. Alright. But that's kind of it. I think, it's on my phone, but I think I'm at like 500 calories, just under an hour. Done and done. Sometimes I steal Nate's robe because what happens is I actually sat down for about 45 minutes, imported and started editing, and then I didn't shower. It's the truth. And then you get cold. Real life. But I also waited too long and I'm really hungry now. So I'm going to show you some of those meals. Actually, I got a couple oatmeal ones too from Daily Harvest. I don't want to say that they're not good because I think they probably are amazing, but they are kind of made for people that like probably more sweetened oats, and I'm just not someone who does. Even when I shared my last what I eat in a day, you notice I don't add like even like maple syrup or sugar or anything into it, and it's not even like I'm trying to watch that necessarily. I just don't prefer it. I just never have. But I think they would be very good. In fact, Nate has had them before and really enjoys them because he does prefer that. But I just wanted to mention that. But I got one of their harvest bowls. I've actually had this one before. It's the broccoli and cheese one. It is so good. If you're not familiar with Daily Harvest, I've been sharing it for a few months now. I love it. I have it linked below. 25 off your first order. It's cool because they ship them to you, meals ready to go, freezer ready. And my thing was always like, when you have something like fresh sent to you and the like freezer has to stay cold, I'm like, how do they ship it? And is it gonna come like defrosted? And then you don't know? Never. They pack it with a ton of like ice packs and it is frosty cold when you get it. It's great. You can set it up to have it twice a week, 3 times a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever works for you. So far, the things that I have tried, I have loved. They have flatbread like pizzas, different kinds. They've got all the smoothies. And then one of my favorite things, and we shared this probably like a month ago or so, is their scoops. And basically they come in like these two like little pints of ice cream. They're so good. What's cool too is like everything in it, for the most part, like I'd say 90% of all the ingredients are organic, which is cool. This harvest bowl is a broccoli, rice, and dill pilaf. I'm sure it's delicious, but I think I'm gonna actually save this one for Nate because you guys just know he likes pickles. I don't. I just don't. Never have. Probably never will. But I bet that's really good if you do like that. I'm gonna have that broccoli one again. You guys know I'm a creature of habit. But what is cool about these is that they come with all the macro nutrition facts on them. And you know, it's crazy, my friends. It's weird. It's kind of a weird feeling. I'll be honest. Like, I am officially 3 pounds away from my goal weight. And it's so weird to say that because even back when I started this whole journey of fitness, my goal, I always told you from the beginning, I didn't have a goal weight. I did not for years. In fact, my goal was to be a healthy weight and truly on a scale healthy. And what I mean by even on a scale is I didn't care what the number was. I did not care. I wanted my body percent fat to be in a range that is healthy. I wanted my muscle mass to be in a good range. All the things that created this number, and that number is going to look so different for everyone to be considered healthy because again, muscle mass, water weight, all the things, your height, all of it, you know, really plays a part. So when I actually hit 163, yes, 163, I was officially in a healthy range. And I'm 5'4". If you did not know, I'm not super short, but I am certainly not tall. And, you know, that might actually sound even a little bit, cats are playing, a little bit high just from what you would read for someone typically 5'4". But this is why, again, it's so important to understand what numbers truly are because, again, your muscle mass can play such a role in how this works. But again, that's when my body fat was actually in a healthy range. And that's really what's most important. And that was like, I'm good with that. But then I hit that and then I'm like, okay, now I can start kind of playing with it a little bit and seeing where I really want to end up. And, you know, I still didn't know exactly what that number would be. But then, you know, I got into running a little bit more and I feel like that was a really good change of pace for me because I was so into lifting and I still am. It's still what I like to do. But with everything that changed in the last year, you know, it was very, very difficult to work out like I was. And so, you know, I do still, you know, weights here as much as I can, but it's very, very different. And definitely my cardio has really increased. And I found when I did that, which is really good too, to always listen to your body and also shock your body a little bit too from what you've been doing for so long. And you'll notice that the scale will, you know, change kind of rapidly. And again, this can work either way. Even if you are someone trying to put on weight, you start doing different things, you'll see the shift, you know? And so I kind of like, in some ways, I feel like I breezed through the 150s, which is crazy because I was so set in the low 160s for a while, probably a good 10 months, in fact. But I was good with that. I was. But then when I started doing this, I felt really good too. I did. And I could feel the difference. And I'm like, okay. So then when I hit 155, I was like, okay, I think I can put a goal weight on this now. I think I can visualize a number with myself and feel where I think I'm meant to be. And 145 for me, I think is that. And then from there, I can kind of just play a little bit of even putting on a couple pounds and hopefully it's muscle. That's a whole other thing. It's a whole other story of how you do all that. But yeah, that's just it's kind of crazy. I'm 148. And 148 and I'm getting there and I'm just kind of doing my thing, you know, just stay active, stay healthy. It will come. Be patient, be persistent, keep going, and it will come. My whole spiel with that, though, is this is what happens. You guys know me. I love the fact that the macros and nutrition on these is all there for you. I am not personally tracking really anything strictly. I'm not. I did for a while. You guys know this back in the beginning, but I still do loosely. I still do in my own head, you know, but I think this is so great for people that are really watching and they can see exactly what they're looking for. Whatever plan you are following, this makes it very, very simple. So I appreciate that. I will tell you, all of the meals are pretty macro friendly, except for the scoops, the ice cream, but that's okay. You gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Anyway, I'm gonna have that because it's really good. And then I also got a few more smoothies. It's really cool too because it comes all in here. I'll show you, open one up. This is mango papaya. So this one has mango, pineapple, acerola. Yeah, I don't know, something healthy. Papaya, macadamia in it. You'll probably can't see all of it. It's probably on the bottom for the other ingredients, but you'll see the fruit on top. But all you do is add your liquid of choice, whether you're doing like water or milk, to the top, put it in your blender, blend it up, and then pour it right back in. It's like measured perfectly to do that. And then of course from there, if you wanted to add like, you know, your own protein powder into it or something, you can certainly do that. And again, macros are all on here. This on its own is 150 calories. And then of course, when you add milk or whatever you do add to it, of course, accommodate for that. And then it comes with the lid with a little spot for a straw. It's cool. This one is the strawberry and peach. I've had this, it's amazing. It's strawberry, banana, peach, raspberry, oats, and goji berry. And then we've also got the cherry and acai. This is cherry, blueberry, banana, raspberry, acai, and kale. It's the only way I'll eat kale. Anyway, they're really, really good. I highly recommend. I know a few of you have actually tried them out too and love it as well, especially the ice cream. Just get one, okay? Just do it. I'm gonna heat this up. Very, very easy. They have soups too. They're wonderful. I have to tell you, when I, like months ago, when I first tried this, I was like, you know, it looks maybe a little small. Is it really gonna be filling? I don't know. It was perfect. Truly, it was. And that's coming from someone that, you know, likes their food. Did I even read to you what's on this? This is broccoli, cauliflower, sweet potato, tomato, olive oil, and nutritional yeast. It's so good. Okay, let's heat it up. Okay, this is halfway done. You can see the nutritional yeast like starting to melt in here with the tomato. It's so good. I was like blown away with this one. And then it made me like think about it. I'm like, why don't I add nutritional yeast normally to broccoli? Because I eat broccoli pretty often. I love air frying it. So that inspired me to start doing that too. It's good. It really is. All right, now I gotta let it cool a little bit, but I'm gonna add some hemp seeds on top because again, I add hemp seeds to like any and everything. I love them. They're delicious. I need more. Aldi has hemp seeds, right? I hope so. Anyway, there it is. I'm gonna have my vitamins. I'm just gonna link so many things below on this video, but if something piques your interest, I got you. But these are, again, the Ritual vitamins. I think in May, I wanna say it was May, maybe April, but May when I started taking them last year, and I've taken them since, and I absolutely love them. They are good. Okay, let's give it a taste test. It's so good. Oh, and then there's sunflower seeds in it too. And I love that. I think it's a really good combo. Coco, get down. She's like wanting to sit on my computer. No. Anyway, I thought could give you a little bit of a rundown of what my day kind of looks like when I work out. I do work out about 5 to 6 days a week if all goes to plan. Life does happen. Don't stress if life gets in the way, but make it as much of a priority as you can. Get it done. I personally like to work out as early as possible. I take my sleep very, very seriously. I really do. I try to get 8 hours every night. I do. It doesn't always happen, but I try. So point is, I'm not going to really wake up at like 4 a.m. for the sake of getting one in, because I actually think sleep is so important and I can't quite go to bed that early to make that work. But I do try to get my workout in on a perfect, day, probably around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And that's like ideal, because then when things do come up, I already got it done, So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. I promise I'll shower after this, maybe wash the old hair. We'll see. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so, so much for all your support always. I really appreciate it. I really do. And I will see you guys tomorrow.